So I'm going to do a little chest workout today. Just ate, so kind of full. I'm going to start off at 80. Felt good. Set at 80. I'm going to go to 111, which is a jump of 2 on the power block handle. So I have to do a little bit of domestic moving things around. Part of the fun of having your own gym is you can do a bunch of stuff. You can clean a little, work out a little, do a couple of different things, watch some TV. I'm actually going to, last time I used these, I took the handles out of my old power blocks, and it's just kind of, I prefer them being hooked in, even though I guess they lose their, actually I don't know, I think there's some magnetism on it or something like that. So I think the manual says to, when you're not using it, take them out, but I don't know, it's just less messy that way. And I rarely use them, so I've had it for like 3 years, the old version, and I've left it like that. No real problems. So I'm going to try 111 next. Kind of having one of those days where I really didn't want to go to the gym. So it actually feels better than what I thought. So I'm going kind of crazy today. Not a lot of warm-ups. So 80, 111, 145. We'll see what happens after there. So I'm only going to do 4 sets of flat bench today and see what I can do with that. Gonna get some tea to drink. Today the tea is cold, so it'll be a little bit better. Won't get so hot. Got my little belt here. I haven't been doing a lot of my stretches like I should for my shoulders and everything, my triceps. I want to try to focus more on doing that. Hamstring stretches, stuff like that. So this is 145 pounds, which is purple on the 20-pound handle. So when I was done with my set, I didn't properly place the dumbbell on my chest, and as such, I had a hard time getting up. The weight normally needs to be like this to get up easily. So you kind of saw that. And then it pinched a little here because I didn't have the dumbbell in the right location. So I'm just going for it today. I don't give a shit. So I did 3 sets. Well, 145 was definitely the hardest. I'm just gonna go for 160 when I catch my breath and see how many I can do. I will say that, you know, the last time I tried heavier weight, I did a lot more sets leading up to the heavier weight. So, in theory, I should have more energy. And make sure when you're done with your set that you have the weight placed properly, because you don't want to have to battle trying to get it up, and then like I gave myself a little bruise. So if you do everything right, then it will come up no problem. If your leverage is good. And I wanted to clean a little, but the problem is sometimes things become permanent place, get a permanent place even though they're like nowhere else to put on. So that's kind of the issue that I'm having now. I just have too much stuff. Now I'm kind of waiting more than I should here, but I want to try to give myself the best chance to do as many reps as possible. So my best is 3 reps with 160, so I want to do 4. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it today, but I feel like I should be able to do it today, so. If you keep plugging away at it, something will happen. Hopefully good. And I wear the belt because it makes me feel more comfortable. Ooh! 160. 160. Stick the weight here. So I have to think I'm gonna maybe back off doing the chest dumbbell work for maybe a week or two and do machines and barbells and come back. So I think I'm a little burnt out. And I got a lot stronger. I'm able to do the 145s for 8 reps. Probably if I had to max 145 for reps, thinking maybe 10 reps. When I did 152.5 for 6 reps. So I'm thinking I probably can do 6 or 7. And then the 160 is kind of stagnant. I mean, I just did the 3 reps recently, maybe like 3 months ago I could do 1, so that's a pretty good improvement. So I'll work on my flat bench press, or maybe incline bench press, whatever. Do the different machines, the chest fly, all those type of things, get a lot of volume and pump, and then come back in a couple weeks. And I think I'll be able to get that 4 reps. Just right now, my body's kind of got used to it and whatnot, so. And you can't expect to do the same thing day in and day out and make improvements. I mean, you gotta do variations and change things up from time to time. And you can't go heavy all the time either. These are feeling pretty good today. Not too heavy. Also, the benefits of having a cheap couch, you kind of rest your dumbbells on it for a minute. I want to get another couch, but I'd be too afraid of breaking it or something. So that's my excuse for never upgrading anything. So Maybe I shouldn't be the cheap all the time. So I do the loose leaf tea, and I make it once a day. I just ran out. I normally drink like one of these every 2 days or so. And then empty the sack, clean out, do your new loose leaf tea. And when you hear a lot of clanking in the kitchen is when you know you gotta not be lazy and start doing dishes. Now, I've tried to do workouts and cook or wash dishes or whatnot, but I haven't had much success with it because your hands get dirty, and then you gotta clean them, and then you gotta lift, and then your hands are never. I don't like doing it. Food, I don't like doing it either because you tend to overcook things, or it's one thing if you prep your meal and you leave it in the oven and it's going to turn off okay, but it's another thing if you're trying to cook on a stovetop, work out. I mean, it's just too distracting. Watching a video or a movie, easy if you're doing certain types of movements like biceps or triceps or something. If you're watching something that you find super engaging, that might not be the best thing to do when you're doing a workout, but stuff you can kind of listen to in the background, I found a lot of success with. And then in between, when you're doing the sets, you can kind of pay more attention. And when you're doing a set, you pay attention to that. So, kind of a benefit of having home gym. And then especially when you're doing cardio, I mean, you gotta turn something on, distract you, or play. I actually prefer playing video games on a little bike. So I was going to do one more, and then I realized I'm kind of fatigued, so I'm going to I normally don't like doing this incline with chest flies, but I'm going to try it. 50s. I've done like pullovers. I've had some success with that. I'm only going to do 3 exercises today. I think I could do more if it... Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a little shoulder work too. So, I kind of don't even want to open this. It's so like packaged, so nice. But what I tend to do for shoulder stuff, and I haven't done this in a while. Oh, this is like super nasty. But I have to be a little careful with my pinky, it's still infected. And I know I've been kind of chasing the weight a lot lately, and it's kind of been limiting my workouts. Because I know when I do a superset of stuff, I tend to get a better pump. I know for me, for whatever reason, I tend to normally do chest by itself. Or I'll do like chest, if I'm at a gym, I'll do like chest and abs. But for whatever reason, when I'm at my home gym, maybe it's because of the timing of my meals and whatnot, or I'm lazy, but my stomach is always like too full to do abs, I gotta like, if I want to do abs, I gotta plan it around my meals or whatnot, or I'll just burp all the time and feel a little sick. So what I used to do these, like before I would bench, do heavy benches, and I'll do these that I just demonstrated. And then I'd also do, and I don't recall if I'm doing this right, that doesn't feel right, but it's something like that. I'm sure you can search on the internet and find that. Now I really don't want to do incline because I just don't want to hit anything with my shoulder right now. So I can kind of feel my shoulders are a little pumped up. So what the heck can I do? So I guess I'll. Well, okay. I'll try. So these are 50s. Yeah, wiping away sweat while you have dumbbells in your hands is not easy.